All right, I got my other things sleeved up, and I just wanted to share some of the cool, cool things that I pulled slash purchased over the weekend. I went to my mother's house, which is in another state, and there is a shop nearby over that direction that I visited. And I came across this fella, which I know it's just an SR, but it is an alt art, and it's actually pretty cool. You cannot have a collection, just of course, in my opinion, you can't have a collection and not have at least one Roger, one Goldie Roger in there. And I figure this is a pretty fantastic one to add to it, and it was within a price range that worked for me. So I snatched it up expeditiously. And then I also found this guy. Zorro is one of my favorite characters. I have a couple of characters that I really enjoy, but he is one of them. And so to have this secret rare available that is not only beautiful, but also within a price range that worked for me, I went ahead and snatched this up too. Now, on the other hand, I will say that, as I mentioned before, I opened 2 packs while I was sitting there at my mother's house bored. And I think it was an OP13 pack and then an OP15 pack. I had picked up a couple of blister packs that I ran across, and they were just sitting there, and lo and behold, this young man pops out of there, which was pretty great. I know that this particular card, they just kind of took this artwork of Ace and just kind of stamped him over a couple of different backgrounds, and they carry like varying values based on the actual background, which I think is a little wild. But it is a really nice card of Ace, and so I'm so excited to have him added to my collection. And then this card is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous with the textured gold on white, the Gum Gum Golden Rifle alternate art card. There's not really much more to say. It's fabulous. It's just gorgeous. And I'm so excited to have this added to my binder. Now, with that being said, I think I'm ready to maybe open up something else. I know that what I am a little funny in that I like to have even numbers of things, and I think right now I only have an odd number of my EB03 sets. So I do have the 2 Japanese packs and this 1 English blister pack. So I'm going to probably just take a second and open these to see what I can come across. I'm actually really interested in getting the Dawn from this set. I think the Dawn are awesome. And honestly, I like Uta, and I don't feel like I have enough Uta things. So I'm going to go ahead and get these open and see what we come across. I know that there's only the 1 leader card for this. I'm not really expecting anything great because, like I said, I just picked these up. But hey, you never know what's going to happen. So let's get this together. And, well, I believe that's Charlotte Smoothie. Of course, that's Wanda. Of course, the VV event card. I believe this event, I don't read Japanese, unfortunately. but I believe this event card is something to the effect of, if you, when I see you again, will you call me shipmate? And this is Baccarat and Baby 5. Of course, and a cute Otama card. You can't really go wrong with her. She's adorable. All right, and that's it for the first pack. I know I'm moving a little slow here, but I do actually enjoy just looking at the art and admiring the cards because they're beautiful. There's it's not just that the cards are beautiful, also too, there's some degree of like nostalgia because I really enjoy the show. I'm a fan of the show. I've been keeping up with it. I started out with the show and then went to start reading and becoming introduced with the manga, so I haven't quite finished. There's a bit of variation between the two, but not seriously. So, oh, hi, Perona. And Bello Betty from the Revolutionary Army. And of course, Kimi. Oh. Hibari. That is her name, Hibari. She shows up in a really tense scene in the show, if you've ever seen it. Okay. Some good stuff. Some good stuff so far. And these blister packs, oh, I've already opened it. Okay, cool. I don't know why I would have done that. Maybe I changed my mind and didn't want to. Maybe I changed my mind and didn't want to open it all the way. So we'll see. We'll see what comes out of this one. This is the one EBO3 English pack that I have. So let's come out a little there. Let's get you open. Looking at the back, there's no red, so we do not have an alt art later, which is fine. We're going to add these ladies to the group. All right, and Kaya. There's another Baccarat. Another Viola, Black Maria. I love the art that I've seen so far of Black Maria. She just is sassy, and I can't get enough of it. Karina. Another Perona. All right, Perona, what do you mean, you people? Oh, of course, a Nico Robin, a Charlotte Flampe. She's a bit of a pain in the tuchus, but, she serves a purpose in the game. Hiyori. Oh, and a Shirahoshi. I love Shirahoshi. I I think at one point when I was going through the Fishman Island arc, and I was listening to the English voice actors, the nickname that Luffy had for Shirahoshi, I think, had me pretty floored. It was pretty hilarious. Kujaku. All right. And we're back. Nice. So this was interesting. Nothing too crazy, I think, value-wise, but I'm not really looking for value. I just didn't see a lot of my favorites come out of there. Honestly, the alt arts for Perona are pretty wild and fantastic. I think I have one already that I absolutely adore. But I think I would have liked to see any alt arts, quite frankly. I like collecting, like, my favorite thing to collect are the secret rares and just any of the alt arts because the basic arts, even though they're good, sometimes just having extra, these extra features. So, say for example, you know, with this Boa Hancock, this is technically just a basic SR art, but having the little foil experience just highlights certain things about it and it makes it just, I don't know, it's just more attractive, I think. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna end things there, so I can go ahead and get everything filed away. Um, yeah, so I appreciate everybody tuning in, and that'll be it for today.